All right. Welcome everybody to another edition, well, episode of Mobbing with James McDonald. I got a variety of brothers in here that's ready to chop it up, and I ain't gonna hold y'all. So let's get to it. What's happening with you brothers on the panel?
Man, all is well, big bro.
All right. Can everybody introduce themselves?
Hey, what's happening? DJ Ron, the classic DJ from the Bay Area, California.
Come on, man. Stop laughing. Tell them what it
I'm Utalo, coming out of the Carolinas, South Carolina to be exact, home of the Gullah Warriors.
All
is.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
man, I got so much shit to talk about, but I want to do it like how we do when we be sitting here on the phone, just chopping it up, like grown men, and just discuss all different type of issues we having out here. Uh, One I want to tap in, and I supposed to did this about 3 days ago about the situation in Stockton. Y'all familiar with that?
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not
Yes,
familiar.
sir.
Well, I'm not
Yes.
familiar with that.
Stockton, California, to be exact, D, because you from South
Exactly.
Carolina.
Yeah, I know
But
about
this,
Stockman, that area, but I don't know what's going on.
Well, I mean, like, uh, a young woman had a birthday party for her 2-year-old daughter. Uh, the baby daddy and his homeboys was there. I don't know if they was posting their location or
Do this
whatever,
15 minutes a day until January
but
4th.
some cats came in and shot the place up, where 5 people died, 11
Ooh,
people or more was injured, and all the people that was killed were youngsters, but a 21-year-old guy. One girl was 5 years old. The other two girls were 8 years old, and a little boy, I think 12 or 14 years old. And my whole thing about this situation is this is a kid's birthday party, right?
Come
For
on,
one,
man.
when you're out there living the life you live, you don't bring that type of shit home. Um, Me personally, certain places I didn't go with my youngest son, my oldest son, because of the dangers that it might bring. But back in my days, we gave what we called a pass. If we seen cats with their mama, if we seen cats, holding their kids, you had a pass.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky today. In 2025, they don't care. They just shooting at
I want some of this mower.
whatever, whoever. They don't care if they kill your mom. And I just want everybody's opinion based on basically what went down. You know, you got and the cool thing about it is none of the guys that were there that was actually gang banging or living that life was shot.
Mm.
The 21-year-old dude, he was in Northaniel. Wasn't part of their gang, wasn't part of the rappers, like the Mo 3 shit. You know, you kill somebody, you go out there and you rap about it, you do all this shit. But then here, it was nothing but kids got killed. You know, can't fix it. And rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives. And God bless all the families that, have to deal with this tragedy. So that's pretty much where it's at. There's a whole lot of yeah.
We
So
on podcast. We on podcast. We on there.
yeah, so tell me what you think about it.
You are in the show.
who gonna start first? What up, Phil? What up, Mama Boo?
Hey.
Mama Boo, god damn it.
Mob
What day
James.
when you gonna come sit down with a cat?
You know what? I didn't even know that it was up and running just yet. But you already know I haven't talked to you in a minute, so whenever.
Okay.
I'm waiting on you. Matter of fact, I've been waiting on your phone call.
All the time. Yeah, I've been busy. I've been busy. But I've been talking to everybody about what happened in Stockton. with all
Yeah,
those
man.
kids getting killed.
I'm gonna start it off, Jay. It's just an unfortunate situation, but if you got to bring a gun to a 5-year-old party, man, you shouldn't be there. You got bad
At
intentions,
all.
you know. So
But
that could have been prevented right there. Stay your ass at home, and you got to bring a gun.
but it was more the invite. It was more of them attending the party. And like I said a minute ago, I don't know if these dudes was posting a location, doing all this, and then after the fact, they took off to Instagram talking about it.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
social media play a part of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big
But at
part.
what point do we
Always.
respect the fact that it's a possibility I might hit a kid? We know it's a 2-year-old birthday party. So we ain't going, we ain't fucking with that.
right.
So it's the lack of respect for for life, should I say, is fucked up. And you got a 5-year-old girl that's dead. You got to think about where the mothers and fathers at. I got my kid dressed to go to a birthday party, a 2-year
Man,
old birthday party, where automatically I'm not thinking something might happen or I wouldn't go. But then you
Right.
dress your kids to go to a party and then you go home without your child. That gotta be fucked up. That gotta be.
right,
Mm.
right,
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
you know, I listened to the father, and the father was telling his story about his son sitting in a chair gasping for air and fell on the floor. I don't know what I would do at that point, dog. I don't know if I would just, you know, even do an interview about it and rehash it that way, or just go out there and live my life. Somebody got to pay for it, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine
Hmm.
how all the fathers feel.
Yeah.
What you think, Mama Blue?
Just you even talking about it and me just putting myself in that situation, I gotta back up out of it because it's so hurtful to even think about it. So I don't know. And then a lot of people will say what they would do or what they would do in a situation like
Mm-hmm.
that. You never know. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like you never know. So I don't know. That's hard to even think about. That's why I'm really quiet because I'm like tapped in with the kids and the young people. So just to think of that,
Well, I have a lot of time to reflect, and I'm speaking from a parent's perspective. I'm speaking from an ex-gang member that used to live that life. I'm speaking just a man in general. And when you see this, it took me all the way back to like, damn, what if I'd
Mm.
have ever been in a situation like that? I gotta really be the lowest type of cat on this planet to even get myself in a situation like that and knowing that there's nothing but children here. This is not a grown folks party. This is
right,
not somebody that rented an Airbnb and
Yeah.
said we're gonna go holler at these cats.
right,
This
right. This
ain't
is
Tiffany
Hmm.
nigga
children.
at the liquor store.
Well, Mob, I'm gonna put it to you like this, bro. And first of all, much respect to you. As my boy B said, we talked before on the phone, but now this is a real conversation right here, right? And I got I got about 25 years now in the DJ game, and like you said, we can't rewind the hands of time per se, but for every problem there should be a solution or two or four. You know what I mean? And me being the DJ that I am, I've had two times where it's been an incident where real gunshots popped off and somebody got shot. So what I would say, just based off my experience at a party like this, uh, regardless of who y'all think y'all are, security is inevitable. You know what I mean? Because the main goal should be make sure that these kids is gonna be cool and everybody can make it home safe and sound. You know, and as for me, when I first got the news, I saw the video. the mother, and I could see just her tats, her neck tats said it all. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got the job that you work with your kids and everything else, but it said it all right then and there. I didn't even know about baby daddy, and this and that and everything else. So I'm just saying that, in situations like that, I can recall a party where I did where a young girl got shot, and I found out the day before that uh, the stepdaddy and his partner was going to be the security. You know what I mean? They're going to be the security, and they was running with the kids when the shoot when it jumped off. You know what I'm saying? So them situations you definitely want to be safe, because when it all comes down to it, yes, everybody want to come out, they want to have fun and everything else, but everybody should want to get home at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I think that should be the bottom line for it all.
Right. B.
Man, I'm speechless, bro. I like you said, I can't even imagine that pain, of your loved ones like that. I'm a family man, so we have a lot of family functions and stuff like that. And we have kids and the adults, and for somebody to do something like that, man, I don't know. It's almost like an eye for an eye. You know what I'm saying? And I know how my family get down.
Right.
So it's almost like Moses. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you take mine, I'm coming for yours. But I don't know. That's crazy, because like you say, when the kids get involved, then you cross the line. You know what I'm saying? Adults, you never know what they do, to even cause the situation to pop off like it did. But for them to do that, like far as around kids and stuff, man, I
I
can't
mean,
imagine, I can't imagine that being my cousin or somebody like that. Like, bro, you did what? You shot to me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna beat my cousin. Because now you putting the family, what I'm saying, lives in jeopardy for your stupidity. What you do that for, bro?
Get the first
Nah,
$53.
I couldn't even. Nah, I'm gonna beat him and his homeboys.
right. Well, just knowing that it's a kid's birthday party. That's like me getting in the car. Oh, that nigga having a birthday party for his kid. We gonna wait. We gonna go at a certain time. People there, and we gonna go light the motherfucker up. That's just like knowing what you're gonna do. It don't make it no better. And then you got some of these young cats, which totally don't have no respect whatsoever. And to
Right.
say they don't give a fuck that uh, kids are no exception, that dude should be buried himself. Um, you know, the youngsters out here today don't care. The youngsters out here today don't have a clue. You know, they don't respect themselves, and that's
Mhm.
the cold
Facts.
part about it. I was talking to a guy, and he told me that's on the parents. How is that on the parents? Mom and daddy ain't riding in these cars with you. I damn sure didn't have mine out there when I was living that life to tell me don't do that. No, no, no. So how's mom and daddy at fault? Our kids get a certain age, they get out there, they hanging with their friends, they do what they do at school, they curse, they do everything else. What you see at home is something different. Outside of your kid out there in the street or making that wrong choice, picking up a gun and say, come on, let's roll, or I want to go. I mean, we at a loss. We lose it. To
Big
be
time.
honest,
Big time.
we lose it. And
I
it
feel like
just
I
go,
feel like
go
when they don't know thyself and they don't value life, they ain't gonna respect or value other people's lives themselves. So to say that come from the home, I don't know. It may be a part of their product of their environment, but at the same time, you always got somebody. Like in the cartoons, you have the little devil on one side and you have the
Yeah.
angel on the other one, trying to give you, the good advice. So 9 times out of 10, they got somebody around them that's like telling them, hey, you may not want to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Young bro,
Right.
get your money. Take care of your family. Stop doing all that hot boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Think before you react.
Well,
You know, because
it's crazy you say that. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's crazy
oh
you
no,
say
you
that.
good.
A lot of it is stemming from, these young cats out here rapping. Rappers today believe that they got to commit a crime and then go right in the studio and rap about the crime they committed. And then they go to jail and then they say, he told on me. She told on me.
Totally.
No, you share everything that happened in your rap song. You don't have to be
That
a killer to be a rapper. You don't have to. But this is what they believe today. You got to be this gangster to make music. You got to make, and it's crazy because society accepts the fact that he's with it. He's a gangster. Oh, he about that life. Come on, man. Ain't nothing gangster about that. And I tell any nigga out there on the street, ain't nothing gangster about taking life. I can honestly say that. Ain't nothing gangster about kicking it on the block with a bottle in your hand and tossing it up and getting drunk, popping pills, doing the surf and all that other shit. That ain't gangster.
Right.
And if anybody say it is, man,
A part of the problem. Shit.
right, right.
What
So
what's up, fam?
what's good
What's
What's
with
up?
up,
you?
big homie?
What's up? What's up, Phil?
How y'all doing, man?
Man, we good, man.
We
What's
we
up?
we having major
What,
technical difficulties, man. We actually out in the field, man. It's about 30 of us, man. I just want to tap in real quick. I think I get the gist of it. So let me just try to bring a real quick brighter side to it. Right now I'm amongst my guys, man. I'm gonna step out so everybody could say what's up. But we got over 1,000 years of incarceration out here, bro. From all different sets, man. From the Detroit perspective, man. Old money getters, YBI, with Kurt McGirt out here somewhere. But we out here in dealing with the same thing. This telling me that this is it's a epidemic, man. It's either something in the air or it's something in the water. But here's the brighter side. Unfortunately, in my youth, fam, I shot up everything and I wasn't thinking about repercussions, man. I was so angry I didn't have a vent that I was just explosive and impulsive, man. However, during that decade and a half of incarceration, I met God, bro, and now I'm out here working for the good side. So here's what I believe, fam. I believe that our YNs, meaning our young nephews and our young nieces, I think that they the army of God, bro. But it's our job to wake them up to their true assignment, man. They training
mm,
in real time, and unfortunately, it's gonna be some consequences. It's gonna be some collateral damage. However, man, they on a divine assignment. I believe it in my heart. Because just think, man, if you hit every town, every city, and every block you hit, you had them young soldiers standing out there like no sex trafficking on our watch, no bother, no babies, no bother, no elders on our watch. You looking at the army of God, fam. We just got to get through this storm.
man.
Mm, okay.
Facts,
That's real.
Okay.
facts.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
I couldn't have put it no better way.
Right.
And he right. It's happening all over the place. It's in LA. It's in Chicago. It's happening all over the place. And you can't help but see what's going on. And then like me, is I sit here every day talking to B and everybody else on the daily, and we don't have a solution to how to fix uh, our destruction, our destruction. And it's cool because we the ones that really plays a big factor in the things that we see today. It's just happening in a disrespectful way. And it's I don't know how, a conversation can fix what's going on. You know what I'm saying? it's gonna take everybody from their own section to really put their
That's
foot
it.
down, like this brother just said, and and believe that everybody got something in them to contribute to what we losing.
And us getting on the same page, man.
That's
Right.
Like
it.
me, you, and B, we just sat on the phone 3 hours, bro. We used to sit on that one call for hours with cats from all over the country, but we never put down no agenda that we all can get behind. But real quick, a part of the solution is this right here.
Absolutely.
That's a
That's
part
right.
of the solution. I'm out here in the field and I got my
Mhm.
baby boy with me, right? It
I
ain't
see
no
that's
too
yeah.
young. If it's too young, then that means I was exposed to gangism in Chicago as far as my mind can remember, bro. So it ain't no too young. We got to get to the next generation. We
Mhm.
got to get their
Mhm.
boots on the ground so they're accustomed to their boots being on the ground.
That's right.
Right.
Hey, you right about that because I'm very active in the community down here myself, and when I be attending these meetings where you have senators and you have council members and all that, one thing you don't, two things for sure. Even in far as in the nonprofit, they never mention anything about bringing the concept of Yah back into the community. And also, when we have these peace treaties or we have these community nonprofit situations to where we working with the homies to stop all the self genocide, they never bring the youth to the table. That's really active out there. You know what I'm saying? It's usually be the ones that then came up out of restored Babylon and unplugged themselves from the matrix.
Thanks,
So
bro.
what you're doing, as far as you got the youth right there, that's good too because they can be a part of your brand and they're setting a new trend. Like, bro, man, all that stuff y'all doing is whack, bro. They ain't cool. Learn you a trade. They saying that the next millionaires and billionaires are electricians, plumbers, and welders.
Come
You
on
know what
now.
I'm saying? And when you look at the culture, far as the Asians and stuff, what you're doing, far as like got that youth with you, bro. That's how the most successful nation are those who invest into their youth
Yeah.
Facts,
because
bro.
that youth is that future, bro. And I be seeing it, man. They teaching them kids how to cook like at age between 4 and 5, bro. Chores, all the stuff that our parents taught us. They continue that tradition, or I ain't gonna say tradition, more mores and standards, and that's what we need to implicate back into our youth, man.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
like,
look at it. So you say the Asians. I think this was Asians in Stockton. So
mm,
I think
Some of them.
it's happening with all our cultures, Mexicans,
you're
black,
right.
whites, with everybody. So,
Mm-hmm,
but we see more ourselves when we see acts like this happen. We see us
mm-hmm.
in that shit. This is how. If I don't know if people remember, like in the early '80s, it started off when doing a drive-by, it didn't matter. I'm popping on everything on that block. It didn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. So
Mm.
it's just it's more of it, and it's different than the '80s. It's more reckless, should I say? But you got it from every culture, and then
Yeah.
you see social media is pushing everybody off the porch today. Social media is basically telling everybody it's okay to get down like this. Because as soon as you go to YouTube and see one, this cat arguing with this cat telling this cat he gonna kill him, everybody want to see that. Don't nobody want to watch a podcast or see anything of black men like actually see that's what I'm talking about right
Oh
there.
yeah.
And actually see us getting along like that, just
Mm-hmm.
posted up out there like that and looking good with it.
Right.
You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Not being out there, I don't see nobody. There you go, salute to you, man, all the
The
time.
king.
So
I turned it around, Q.
social media is a play a big part in this. You think?
Now that's what social media need right there.
Absolutely, absolutely, Jay. And there was a
That's what they
and
need.
that was and you know,
Hey, real quick, because we got to get off, man. I
All
just want
right.
the team to say what's up, man. Salute y'all from Detroit to Cali. Q, what we just do? What just happened? Flick up, flick up. There you go. And listen, man, hey, big homie mob, baby, we got to get together and do this official, man. But
All
we
the
out here in
time.
the field. We with y'all in solidarity, man, and it ain't nothing but love, man.
None. All the time. 100.
For sure,
All
man.
right, family, peace.
Appreciate
appreciate you,
y'all.
bro.
For sure.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yeah.
Anytime.
All right.
So,
See that there? That's what I'm talking about. And I done been in situations where you can get 5 cats that go out on the venture and start a company. Within a year, everybody gonna get mad at each other because everybody want more money than the next. I did it on
mm,
Gangster Chronicles. You know, we build a brand, and the next man want more than the next man. We not looking at it like we all can eat. We all gonna be able to take care of our bills and our families, and that's the core part of the struggle. Ain't nobody willing to wait until the bag get there, and we see exactly what we getting and what we doing. So we fall apart. Now you got five black men mad at each other. Some want to do something to others. I ain't gonna go that far, but you know, no, really,
I hear you.
it's crazy. You know, like what I just saw. You got black men together, and it ain't hard. It ain't hard, bro. It ain't hard. But
mhm,
everybody that got that childish mentality, that adolescent mentality, that say they a man, you ain't no man because you 40. You ain't no man because you 50. You ain't no man because you 60. What defines a man? We talked about that the other day, B.
Mhm.
mhm,
Everybody
mhm,
got their own perspective of what they are, what they want to be, and what it is in the street. And all we got to do is open our eyes to what's real and pay attention. Pay attention, and I'm glad you're on here, Mama Boo. Pay attention to the woman. It ain't the fight.
mm,
It ain't the body.
mm,
It ain't what she can do for me. What can I do for her? How can we elevate? Niggas don't look at it like this. And you can't tell me that a man don't know how to treat a woman. A man don't know how to raise his kids. I told Stretch this yesterday. Parents have the power. You raise your kids right, your kids gonna be all right. But if you allow your kids to do what they want to do and talk to you a crazy way, then your kids gonna be what they are. They're gonna be what they are. And if you allow your kids, just like what happened in Chicago, these all these little girls jumping on a mama and her children. This is something we learn from home. I'm a product of that. I'm a product of having a effed up father, and then I took my aggression out on the street. And I think we all got a background of that, reasons why we do what we do. But
That's right.
here's the
That's right.
thing: I cannot continue to use what Pops did to me as an excuse not to live
mm,
in a real way.
Yep.
So
mhm,
there's a lot of cats out here that's going from gang banging to God, to being a man, to manning up.
mhm,
You know, I refuse. I got grandkids, bro, and I cannot be doing what I did at my age today, and then want to take my grandkids to a walk-in theater or taking them out to eat and see somebody that don't like me. I'm putting my kids and my grandkids in harm's way, and people got to pay.
mhm,
I mean, if I'm wrong, somebody tell me.
mm.
Hey, Paul said,
You
OG,
ain't
y'all can
wrong.
hear me? Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I've been trying to get my mic done the whole time. I'm sorry, brothers, man. That's why I've been in and out the screen, man. But y'all go ahead. I'm going to catch up, man. I just got my mic fixed, man. Y'all go ahead. I'm going to catch up.
yeah. So, you know, we don't have no excuses, bro. And we got to stop making excuses for the shit we do in the streets. We gotta stop making excuses for the women. And I can honestly say, I done lost some good ones that I know was good, but I had to be quote unquote Mob James. I had to be him. I had to be a certain kind of way. Even on the motorcycle set, I had to be a certain kind of way. And it's crazy. At the end of the day, you lose. You straight
Mm.
lose. There's no win. So it's all based upon choices and the decisions we make in our lifetime. Can't go around it. I see that Miami jersey over there. What's good with you, bro?
What's going on? What's going on with you,
Jay
James?
Dolphin Dolphin there.
That's doggone Jay.
Fins up.
Oh
Fins
yeah,
up, Jay.
fins
Yeah.
up,
What's up with all that Dolphins?
Jay, you been
man.
listening?
Man, I just got on, man.
Okay.
He was having technical difficulties, Jay.
Okay, let me tap in with you real quick. We talking about the situation in Stockton, and then I went in to talk about what we talked about the other day. Basically, the choices we make, the decisions of being a grown ass man and respecting life. First, we got to start respecting. And some black women ain't ready for a real relationship, should I say? Some
Mm.
ain't ready for some cats ain't ready to get off the porch and be men because we looked upon different. And I can honestly tell you, when I say don't call me Mom James, call me James or James McDonald, address me otherwise, I caught a lot of slack. I caught a lot of people tell that what this nigga think he too good. Oh, he a God fearing guy now. Oh, that nigga ain't shit no more. He's something else. He ain't gonna do this. He
What?
ain't gonna do this. People perceptions, man, it's a motherfucker. You can think one way, and I learned, you know, I ain't got to take heed or absorb the bullshit that another person thinks of me. I know who I am. I know I'm a man. I understand what it's all about. So, a lot of these cats out here thinking because they got a gun in their hand that makes them a man, that they are gangster. I done seen some of these cats on some of these social media pages. These little niggas get 439 years, and he start crying.
Mm.
Yep, when
Damn.
they get
What
behind
you
that
crying
wall, ain't
for?
no gun.
Damn.
Right? What you crying
Mm-hmm.
for? You was
Mm-hmm.
a gangster out there. So now you got to think. I was a gangster on the street. If you don't have the mentality to go to prison and be that same dude, you was living a lie the
Mm.
whole.
But
You
yo,
ain't built like that. The gun built you. Your homeboys built you. Any cat out there that can tell you to go shoot somebody, nigga, you're not a leader. You're a follower, and you'll never be shit. Living that part of life. It's only two. Everybody want to be cowboys today. Don't nobody want to be an Indian. I'm here to tell you, I'd rather be an Indian all day and every day. And that's what I choose to be, an Indian.
hell
I'm gonna
yeah,
keep
All day long.
so,
they're right.
there's a lot of cats. And I talk to a lot of you brothers on the panel. And that's why it's important for me to get y'all on here because I talk to men. I talk to brothers that have solutions for certain shit. Jay, I talk to Jay and I'll be just sitting there listening like, okay, shit. So I'm growing from it. I absorb a lot of shit y'all say, on that phone, and I take heed to it. And I absorb it.
Hey, Jay, you know what? And likewise, man, the brothers, they love to talk to you, man. From each state, man. They love it. They get my need to meet that cat. Get him on the phone. And boy, you be making their day, man. No.
Man,
Well,
I appreciate it, man. I know Daryl like to hear it from me until
Real for real.
you know I got to mess with you, bro, over there, man. Out
Always,
there. How's it going out there in South Carolina, man?
man. It is what it is. Weather, all right.
Man, who else
Man,
over there? That's
can't.
Ty over there too.
Oh yeah,
I hear that voice.
you
Yeah.
already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Tied to
Cincinnati Bagel in the fan in the house. You already know what
yes, sir.
time it is.
Yeah, that's my homie, DJ Ryan from Richmond up top.
Oh,
hey,
Jay.
Okay. What's going on with you, man?
What's happening? What's happening?
hey,
Oh,
B.
And
oh,
Mama Boo cut her camera on, but she on the
push
phone.
yeah. Okay.
I'm here. I'm over here eating. I'm here.
okay, Mama Boo. What's up, Mama Boo?
Hey, how are you?
All right.
Good.
Yeah, Jay copied one of your books too from you, Mama Boo.
I know. I know. I
Yeah.
got to get him to record me a little review so I can
Uh,
really start posting the people that read it their reviews of the book.
yeah,
Oh, you got. Oh,
I
you
read
got
it.
book.
Yeah, but I read it.
Oh, okay.
Mama
Oh,
Boo, let's take this time and let everybody know what's up with Mama Boo real quick, because I want everybody to know.
Okay,
Oh
bet.
damn! I got to cut my camera back on. Okay, I'm over here stuffing my face. Okay.
Yeah, didn't Cincinnati get their ass whooped on?
Yeah. Come on. Oh, you ain't got to do me like that now. Come on
No,
now.
but
Don't rub it in now. God damn.
look,
Hey, we self imploded. We self imploded.
uh,
Yeah, we
you know
did
what?
that now.
I heard him say,
Not
Hey, the
again.
Great White Hope sold me out today. Joe Burrow, he sold me out today. I ain't gonna lie. He threw two interceptions back to back. We had the game in control. We own Buffalo, but they own us today, and I take the loss.
oh man, come on, you know
I
we
take it publicly. I take it publicly for all the Cincinnati fans in Ohio. Even though I'm down here in South Carolina, I ride with y'all, feel y'all pain, and I understand the struggle. We gonna get it one day, brothers.
it is a struggle, that's for real.